Photography, yep, definitely. Photography is a key one. Anything else? So we've got photography. What else has been used to make this poster? Font, yep. Typography, was that Linda? Typography, yep. And what kind of typography, Linda, do you think's been used? Is it handmade? No? No, not handmade. How has the typography been made? Do you think... Computer? Yep. The typography's been made on the computer, definitely. So we've got photography. How has the photo been made? Is it photography that's been taken out in the real world on the street? Is it someone that's, you know, on the street and then they took the photo, they stopped them in the street? Or do you think it was made in a studio? Studio? Yep, studio photography. And what is used in studio photography? What kind of techniques? Who's into photography? What kind of techniques would be used to take this photo in a studio? Do you use lighting, background? Yes, yep. Big lights. So yeah, 3-point lighting inside the studio. Awesome, guys. So all of these things, typography, photography, they're all methods. I did a bit of a brainstorm on this and came up with some other ideas. So digital photography in particular, but also post-production. So Photoshop. The image has been photoshopped and manipulated with the colors and the contrast and the lighting. Studio photography methods. They've got contemporary design software methods, so InDesign layout, vector and color gradient manipulation. You see in the background, there's different colors being manipulated in the green. That's done on Adobe Illustrator. You've got contemporary digital typography methods. You've got design thinking. I'd say that someone in the advertising studio or the design studio thought of this idea, but they probably had a lot of different other ideas as well, so they kind of reflected on it, they mocked up, they brainstormed, they tried this out until they all decided on what the final idea was going to be, and then they would make the final outcome, the production. And then you've also got copywriting, which is coming up with the text, so proud to be Māori, and the typography, it kind of connects in together. Does this make sense around what design methods are, guys? Just from unpacking this image? Yep. So yeah, it's kind of starting to make sense. So this is what we want you guys starting to think about in terms of your own practice, in terms of your own work. So we're going to do that right now. So if you guys could look at some previous projects that you've worked on. So it could be something from class last year. It could be Anthony's packaging project. It could be my placemaking project, 5004. It could be the WeChat project. It could be a project from another class with Alyssa or Wana or Lulu or another lecturer. Have a look at your previous work and then start to think about what methods did you use or do you seem to use most often. Are you more of an illustrator, so you use drawing techniques? Are you more of a photographer? Are you a graphic designer, where you use typography and layout a lot? Are you more of a digital person, where you're making apps and interactive design? Start to have a think around what type of techniques and methods that you use in your own work. We'll work on this until the first break, and then we'll share in WeChat what you guys have come up with. How does that sound, Wana and Lulu? Wana and Lulu, is that okay? Okay, cool. Thanks, Lulu. Alright, we'll let the students work on this first activity. It says that the meeting's going to end in 5 minutes again. I don't know why that's doing that, but I'll have a look into it. Cool, thanks guys.